Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you a new deck that I just received called Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell, artwork by Danielle Noel. This is an oracle deck. It's not a tarot deck, and it just was released. And I remember when I looked at this box, I was like, oh, I really, really like the artwork, and I'm really, really hoping that it is as nice as what I think the cards will be on the inside. I will just tell you, I've already opened this box. I've already looked at the cards, and I will tell you, I really love everything that's about this deck. So I find that this deck does work really, really nicely with tarot cards. So let's take a look. So anyways, the box comes. The box is a very nice box. It's a very hard box. These oracle decks come in these nice boxes. Unlike some of the tarot cards where the boxes are pretty flimsy or they're just a basic standard card deck. So it comes with your book, and it's just a little guidebook that has some good information on each card, just as any other information. Just tells you about the card, what it means. It also gives you some questions and some inner work. This deck, I find, is very, very much into working with your intuition. So you don't really necessarily need the book to give you, explanations, but it definitely can complement your work, complement the reading. So this deck is not exactly separated into suites, suites like pages, pentacles, wands, or swords, but it is separated into, different, what they call them suites here, like confirmation cards, which is your basic yes, no, your direct answer cards, then your inquiry cards. Then the fun thing about this particular deck is they also have action cards, telling you to get up and do something. Your activation cards, that can do great with meditation practices when you are just reflecting on a card, and your transmission cards. So she calls these, there are 5 different suites, but they definitely have different meanings and stuff for what you can do, like the things that you can do. If you're looking for a straight answer, you got the 4 cards here. If you're looking for inquiries, which actually are cards that have questions for you to answer. The leap is just telling you to do something, so they take action, asking you to take action. Your activation cards is meditation cards to kind of think about things, reflect, do some inner work. In your transmission cards, which is about, if you're very much into the Lemuria, Akasha, Pleiades, this is a very starseed deck. So this is it's actually a nice deck. You don't have to be a starseed or nothing like that. So it does give you some spreads. So like as usual, you can just do a 1 card pull and then looking at it, or 2 cards, 3 cards. They give you some ideas. Kind of a Celtic cross this one can even be used for. I haven't done that yet, but it seems like that it is possible to use that as well. So let's take a look at the cards. So the cards are in this box. I find that these cards are probably not as thick as other, the card stock is not as thick as some of the oracle decks, but you know what? I actually like these because they really do shuffle really well. They are now it's a matte finish, so it means there's no glare, it's not shiny, and some people really love that. Here's the back. Isn't that a pretty back? It's a very feminine energy deck, so just throw that in there. But back to the cardstock. I think it's a sturdy cardstock. It's matte, which is actually kind of nice, but I find them they're kind of sticky. They kind of stick. So maybe in time, as you work with the deck, they will become less sticky. But like I said, I do find them that they do shuffle very, very easy. you know, they pull back into shape. It doesn't necessarily, they don't stay in one shape. So I think that in the long run, with the constant use, that these things will loosen up and it'll be a nice deck to work with. There are, if you look in the back here, there are only 44 cards in this deck, but that's okay. I actually like them. So you have confirmation cards, inquiry cards, action cards, activation cards, transmission cards, which we already spoke about. And so let's take a look at them. So we have the yes card. These are your direct answer cards. So yes, no. So there's really no need to go read the book. It's like yes means yes. But then no means no. They have the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. You're already doing it. Really like, this is like a computer generated type art, but I find it really nice. I love the color palette. It's a very, very soothing deck. I find there's a lot of energy in this deck. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. So these are the cards that are going to inquire. So these cards will ask you to answer questions for yourself. So again, this is more about pushing into your intuition and getting you to answer questions and help you find answers that may not be readily apparent for you. So it is really much touching into your intuition. So you have align your life. What is no longer in alignment with what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? Answer the call. What's your soul calling to you? What is your soul calling you to do? So it's asking you what? It's asking you to question and answer for yourself. Be true to yourself. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Gosh, look at that. And that almost looked like a tower. It's a tower moment. There's the lightning, the tower. But look, what's beyond that tower? What are you holding on to that's preventing you from going into that? Trust the niggle. I truly, honestly, don't know what a niggle is, but okay. What is the niggling feeling you are trying to tell you? So I'm assuming it is, what is your intuition trying to tell you? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Warrior woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You're supposed to shine, not shut yourself off. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? How are you being called to step up and lead? What lights you up? The stars. Oh, I love this one. It's so pretty. I love this. It's beautiful. I've often imagined myself just standing on a ledge overlooking and trying to figure out things, just overlooking the void and just waiting for my intuition to bring me some answers, seeing if I can find them. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Nurture yourself. It's a very female energy. How do you nurture yourself? Now we move into the action cards. This is leap. This is like the Fool. You go first. The universe will catch you. Inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Dance. Do something to shift your vibration. Dance is a form of expression, so you can use that to express yourself, or anything, just a way to express yourself. Fill up your well, retreat, rest, and refuel. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. The initiation, rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. I love that. It's like your journey is I mean, where you are maybe right now is feeling really, really dark, but if you follow the path, it'll lead you to a better place. So don't get distracted by all the trauma or the commotion going on around you, the distractions going around you. Follow the path. It'll lead you. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives. Connect with nature. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Go play. It's kind of fun. The wine, champagne glass. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healings, rewriting the future. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. The age of light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. The awakening. Oh, these are your upgrades. So we're moved into the upgrade cards now. So your upgrade cards are basically you're raising your vibrations. You've been training for this your lifetime. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being integration. These are energetic upgrades. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Such a pretty card. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. The pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. The great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. A council of light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Now these are the last sets of suites. Oh no, this is the last activation card. Irma, where you're being called to journey to. So, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Lemuria. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. The Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original lightworkers. So those are the cards. I find that they're really, really nice. I've already done a few pulls. I find that they work really nice with tarot. Like if you're doing a reading and you find that there's some challenges that you want to overcome, or you're finding some challenges within that reading, you could just, pull a few cards. And when you do that, it kind of gives you some guidance to help you move through that energy, to help you get to where you want to go. So I really enjoy these cards. I hope you enjoy these cards. I'm really glad that they came out. I'm really glad I finally got them. I've waited a long time for these cards. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day or evening, depending on wherever you are. And we will talk to you next time.